Everton 4, Manchester United 0. And you know what? I have to hold my hands up. You see, when you're a match going fan, you get sucked into all the gas, bruv. I got sucked into the gas. I got sucked into this Ollie's at the wheel thing, all of these things. And my head was gone. Because you know what it is? When you sit back and you think about it, the whole club's a fucking shambles, blood. The whole club's a shambles. And I have been saying it's a shambles, but man was fully gassed, and my head was turned away from a lot of problems, because this shit don't even make sense, blood. In the cold light of day, we are run by a bunch of absolute cunts that don't know or care about football, blood. Them man just don't care. Because the worst thing about this whole situation is, it won't get better. Like, if I was Ollie, I would leave, blood. You see the same way Scholes left Oldham? Ollie should just resign, bruv. He should, because he's not the guy to fix this. I don't think there's a manager in the game that can fix this right now. There's not, in it. And it's one of them ones where I don't want it to get to the point where man are turning on legends of the club, yeah. That's 6 losses in 8. And some things you could say man's responsible for, like consistently playing Ashley Young. Fair enough, he didn't play Young today from the start, but there's a lot of games where Young shouldn't have been playing, bruv. Certain selections and that. Lindelof at right back and that. Our best centre-back being pushed out right back. And then playing Jones and Smalling at centre-back. Even though I thought that the 11 that he put out today was good enough to get a victory today in terms of personnel, why is Matic coming back into the team and starting straight away, bruv? Like, why? Like, McTominay's done all right recently. Why not just leave McTominay in there? Why do that, bruv? And then, yeah, Dallo started at left back. But it's like, bro, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Like, it don't make no sense. There's a lot of things that he's done don't make no sense. We're losing, and then he makes 2 defensive substitutions. Again, that don't make no sense. Like, and the thing is, I'm not even blaming Ollie for this situation, because we're a reactionary club. That's what it is. Like, this David Moyes thing was a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? The LVG thing was reactionary. Then the Mourinho thing was definitely reactionary, because City got Pep and then me reacted. And then it was like, oh yeah, man are saying, oh, Sir Alex Ferguson chose Ollie and Ollie's coming, he's done well. And then they give Ollie a contract mid-season, which is reactionary. And I thought, I didn't disagree with the timing of giving Ollie the contract, because at the end of the day, I firmly believe that players need to know what manager they're going to be playing for, especially if they're going to sign contracts, etc, etc, etc. However, in the cold light of day, yeah, we still don't have a director of football in place. Where is the planning? Where is the planning for this summer? We are 6th in the league for a reason, because we are the 6th best team in the league right now in terms of preparation and whatever. Because as much as I think man for man we're better than Arsenal, yeah, on our day, these man knew Wenger was going. They prepared for life without Wenger. They brought in someone to deal with their transfers. They changed their whole backroom setup to accommodate him leaving. And they've made a seamless transition, yeah. And you can see that they're better now than they were at the end of last season. And they'll be better next season. I can't see that with us in the current setup. There's talk of McPhelan being director of football. He ain't no DOF. He don't know shit about being a DOF. We need to let go of this Sir Alex Ferguson era. And this is why, yeah, at the beginning, yeah, before Ollie's name was even in the conversation, I wanted Pochettino, because he comes with a way of playing, he comes with a philosophy, and he comes with a whole team. That's what he comes with, bruv. And that's what we needed, something to come out of this Ferguson shadow, blood. He gave us Moyes, it wasn't good enough. And you can be sure that he was heavily involved in the Solskjaer thing. That is, it's looking all mad now, bruv. But all it shows is that we're a club with no plan whatsoever. And until we restructure upstairs, the shit on the pitch ain't gonna change, bruv. It's simply not gonna change. It doesn't matter what manager comes in. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter what players come in, because if we got some good players in, it could definitely change. But why would good players want to come to us? And also, there's no say that we're going to want to spend the big money to get these man. Oli come out saying, yeah, we're probably not going to get 6 man in the summer. We're probably going to get 4 or 5 men in the summer. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all we're going to do, bruv. When really we need a full overhaul. I think Arsenal brought 6 or 7 man in last season. Fair enough, they got a few frees, but we need about 6, 7 man, bruv. Like we do. Because there's probably only 13 players out of the 25 man squad that are good enough to even be in the squad. I'm not even talking about starting. And it's embarrassing, bruv. It's actually embarrassing. Like, there's no plan. And because of that, we are in for a long fucking end to the season. We're into a long summer. We can't finish below 6th. Mathematically, I'm looking at the points. It don't really look like it. So, it looks like that's where man are going to finish. But the real worry for me, yeah, is that if we don't get a director of football in and Solskjaer stays, blood, we are fucked, rude boy. Like, Paul Pogba, like, we had 3 chances created today. He created all of them. If I'm him, I'm leaving, bruv. I wouldn't begrudge him. If he turns around and says at the end of the season, I've had enough here, this is a joke, which it is, I'm 100% behind him. I think this club's a shambles. I mean, people are saying, oh, Pogba thinks he's too good for United. He is too good for United, bruv. So is David De Gea. Even though he made a mistake today, De Gea's too good for us, blood. Them 2 men don't owe us anything no more. Pogba stayed through all of this Mourinho bullshit, yeah? And he's had to watch this crap out, bruv. He's getting on the ball and he's got these fucking C-class players, bruv, that he's playing with. He might as well have been playing for Everton today, blood. With the caliber of man that he had to pass the ball to, fam. And then David De Gea, for all the heroics that he's put in and all these amazing saves, and what's it going to amount to? How many trophies? In how many years, blood? If he decides that he wants to go to PSG or go to Juventus, can't fucking begrudge the guy, bruv. Can't begrudge either of them, bruv, because these men are shit. That's just it. Like, I want to talk about it. What's the point in even talking about the game, blood? There's just bare lowlights, bruv. Like, nobody done anything other than Pogba, like, and De Gea. Not even De Gea. What did De Gea do? Other than Pogba creating 3 chances, nobody in that game done anything that was above embarrassing, bruv. Nobody. From front to back. When you think that Lindelof's our best centre-back, yeah, and I said it before, like, he's our best centre-back, but in previous squads, he don't even make the squad, bro. Players like John O'Shea, yeah, Ronnie Johnson, yeah, Wes Brown and that, these men that were like, we used to rotate in and out at centre-back. He's not really much better than them, if he's better than them at all, bro. And our expectations have gotten so low to the point where we're talking about this Donny like he's a world-class centre-back, bro. He's just a decent squad centre-back, if we're being real. If we're being real. If we're where we're meant to be, bro. If we're where we're meant to be, Victor Lindelof don't start for us. And this is the problem. Like, our expectations have dropped so low, blood. And I've tried to keep mine up to realistic heights, yeah. That's why when man's talking about Rashford and them, man, I'm telling you, Rashford ain't no United number 10, bro. Like, in a sane universe, he would be on about 70 grand a week, maximum 100 grand a week, and he'd be wearing like the number 37 or the number whatever. He was wearing the 19 shirt before. He wouldn't be wearing a first 11 number because he's nowhere near good enough, bruv, at an elite club. That's why I said man's Crystal Palace level, because he could play first team at a team like that, but at Manchester United, he ain't first team level. He's not, bruv. Like, not first 11 level, sorry, not first team. Like, when you look at all these men, you could run through them from back to front. Most of these men are nowhere near good enough, blood. The man don't have what it takes. And people like that were defending fucking Jose and that. Bruv, a lot of the reason why some of these men are here is because of Jose. It's Jose that spent 75 million on Lukaku. We didn't need Lukaku. We didn't. When Zlatan left, yeah, like, Martial got brought in as a number 9 by LVG. He's our top goal scorer since he arrived at the club, and he was our top goal scorer the season that LVG brought him in. We didn't need a Lukaku, blood. We didn't need one. He spent 75 million on him because he wanted him. We didn't need him. All these kind of man, yeah, that he spent peas on, Mkhitaryan and that didn't work out. Zlatan, we only got 1 season of him, bruv. It's just this little quick fix thing, bruv. And then if it don't fit, and if you don't fix straight away, he dips. The United thing was never a long-term project for him. He was never the right fit for the club. Some of the shit he said about certain of the players that weren't good enough are true, bruv. But the way he conducted himself, He was never a Manchester United manager. So I'll never respect him as a person for that. Because I thought he was a pussy. However, when you're looking at what's going on now, it's about more than that, bruv. Bear man, there's been no plan. So Bear man have been given peas. They've misspent the money. And that's going to continue happening unless the structure upstairs happens ASAP. Woodward, bruv, the fact that he even hired Oli, even though we were like, yeah, we want Oli to get the manager, we're singing and this, that and the other, bruv. Do you think Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or Barcelona would have got sucked into the fanfare, yeah, and just given a man a job all willy-nilly, yeah, without doing their due diligence, yeah, and looking around and seeing what's there? It doesn't happen, bro. When their man brought in, was it Solari? Like, they brought my man in, but they knew he was a stopgap until we got someone else. Man really brought Oli in on this serious thing, bruv, because he was meant to be that guy. 6 losses in 8. If we're Real Madrid, yeah, them man are probably saying, all right, cool, you can see it to the end of the season and then you got to walk, rude boy. Like, that's just the reality of it. Like, and I just can't see this improving, if I'm completely honest. I cannot see this improving unless something drastic happens upstairs. Unless man gets taken over, or unless there's a complete restructure upstairs and Ed relinquishes some of his power and a whole new backroom staff comes in, bruv. We are fucked, bruv. Man cannot have Mick Phelan as the director of football, bro. Because them man know the early 2000s, 90s football, yeah, the Ferguson image, this, that and the other. Bruv, football's moved on from that. Even if Ferguson was still managing now, he couldn't get nothing out of these players, bruv. Man have to understand that football works in cycles, innit? And people are still holding on to that. Even that dumb story, yeah, like, man are saying, oh, Ollie's not parking in Ferguson's parking spot. I don't believe that, bruv. But if that was true, then that says to me, yeah, that, fam, you ain't the guy, innit? Because you need to be pulling up to training and saying, yo, I am the fucking gaffer. I am the don here, blood. Like, this is me, innit? If you don't feel like that, then you shouldn't be the boss, blood. And that's why I'm so mad. Like, I really want this guy to do well, and I'm still behind him. I think that he knows the players that aren't good enough, and I think that he will bring in better players than the previous managers have brought in terms of how they fit the club, because I believe that this is going to hurt him as much as it hurts us, innit? This is the first time that we've had a manager that he feels the pain that we feel, innit? With fucking Mourinho, yeah, it was about his ego, it was about his resume. He was just thinking, right, look how bad these men are making me look, even though he was sacked at the previous place and he's done. But it was all about how these men made him look. With Oli, it's not about that. It's not an ego thing with Oli. It's simple that he loves the club and he's a fan, innit? And he's going to want to see us do as well as we can. But, bro, if we don't have a restructure upstairs, it's going to be a long, frustrating summer. We're not going to get Champions League football, so we're probably not going to be able to get the targets that we do want to get. If we do get the targets we want to get, we're going to have to pay over the odds for them in terms of wages, and they're probably only going to be coming to us because they're being well paid. Then we could have the same issue again where we just got mercenaries in the club here that ain't really playing for the prestige of the badge, and these men are paying for the money. Then there's going to be man in the dressing room arguing because this guy's on this piece. I've been here longer than him. I want more money. And it could just get ugly, fam. Because even when you're hearing that Rashford wants 200 bags a week, he can go fuck himself for that. Bruv, like, I'm not trying to see a player of that quality anywhere near that money. I was angry when I heard Luke Shaw was on 170, yeah. But, fam, if Luke Shaw's on 170, yeah, going by the performances this season, Rashford can't be paid more than 150, blood. Because as much as I'm not a massive fan of Luke Shaw, I think he's overrated. He's been one of our more consistent players this season. Probably post-Ferguson anyway. I mean, not post-Ferguson, post-Mourinho. Post-Mourinho, he's probably been one of our most consistent players, isn't it? So if he's on 170, Rashford needs to be on about 140. This 200 talk needs to get out of here. There's talk saying, oh yeah, Barcelona are looking at him. That's bullshit. Barcelona, he's not good enough. He wouldn't even make their bench. I'm not trying to hear that. It's a travesty. So all of these men, not good enough, bruv. Ashley Young can fuck off, not good enough. Matic can fuck off, not good enough. Phil Jones can fuck off, he's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? Chris Smalling's shit as well, yeah, but like, for argument's sake, yeah, he can stay on the bench, innit? Lindelof, calm. Bailly, for me, is calm. He's just lacking confidence and he's not getting played. I don't know what that's about. You know what I mean? That's a question for fucking Solskjaer and Phelan, bro. I don't know what they're playing at, because even inconsistent or not, he's a better footballer than Jones or Smalling, bruv. He is. Do you know what I mean? I think Smalling's more dominant in the air, and I think that's why him and Lindelof pair well together. But just as a pure footballer, Eric Bailly is streets ahead of both of them. The fact that he can't get a game is astounding to me, bruv. And that's a question mark for Phelan and Solskjaer, bruv. Dalot defensively is rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. He's our best right winger at the club and he's a right back. So when I'm saying we need Wan-Bissaka, the reason why we need Wan-Bissaka is because he can actually defend. It's that simple, blood. So I wouldn't mind Dalot being backup right back to Wan-Bissaka and them two could go at it. That's cool, innit? But in the cold light of day, man's defensively not good enough. Facts. Fred, calm, you can stay. Pogba, calm, you can stay, bruv. Herrera is going anyway, so he can fuck off. McTominay, cool, squad player, you could do that. Pereira, squad player, yeah, you can do that. There you go. Jesse Lingard, bruv, squad player, not good enough. If he's starting next season, we're fucked. Same goes for Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial, off form at the moment. Everyone knows his quality and his ability. We haven't seen it for a little while, but we know that there's a player in there. We know that all of our rivals want this guy, bruv. If we say he's up for sale tomorrow, Arsenal coming, Tottenham coming. Tottenham have come in already. Chelsea coming already. These men would take Martial because there's a player in there, bruv. Something's not quite going well for him. For me, he's a number 9. He always has been. He had the number 9 shirt. You don't come into a club and take the number 9 shirt if you don't see yourself as a number 9 or a striker. You don't, innit? He's a striker, blood. We don't play him down the middle. We should play him down the middle. He's better than Rashford and Lukaku, blood. Lukaku can leave. Because for £75 million, everyone talks about how much Pogba cost. Lukaku hasn't even anywhere near paid back the money that we spent on him, because it was 75 million and Rooney went the other way. So it was an estimated 90 million. So he cost more than Pogba, because he cost us a player and money. He ain't levels. You know what I mean? I don't know who else I missed out there. But these men are simply not fucking good enough, bruv. You just run through that squad of players. These men are mediocre. None of these are top 6 players. They probably don't get into the squads of most of the other 5 teams. And that's just the fucking reality of it. And the reason why this has been allowed to happen is because there's been no structure upstairs, and Ed Woodward has let every manager that's come in try and build the club in their own image. As soon as Ferguson left, that should have been the door shut on that. Arsenal didn't allow that to happen. They didn't allow a manager to come in and just bring in whoever they wanted. No. We have men that are bringing in players. You're the head coach. You work with these men. That is what Manchester United need to do. That is the formula. That is the formula. And if man are not using that formula, we are fucked. Now, I mean, we got Chelsea. We got City. I am not going. We got City in midweek. Like, I don't go to midweek games anyway because I got other commitments down here. But bruv, man was saying, oh yeah, should we let City beat us? There's like, bruv, we don't have a choice. City are going to turn up and roll us over, blood. The season's over. And then we've got Chelsea at home. Now, I mean, I'm going to that one. Like, most home games I go to, innit? Like, if I can. I just didn't want to go fucking Everton today, bruv. £200 for a ticket, they can go fuck themselves, blood. That's another disgrace as well. I don't know how Manchester United fans are selling tickets for £200 to other United fans, bro. It's a fucking joke. So yeah, home games, obviously I got a seat at the game always, so I go when I can. And yeah, like, we got Chelsea game, bro, and I was looking forward to that Chelsea game. But now in my head I was thinking, no way we could lose to Chelsea, but we could well fucking lose to Chelsea, blood. I feel like these men are on holiday already. I don't know what it is. I feel sorry for Ollie because these men are letting him down right about now. They are letting him down, but I think it stems deeper. It stems deeper than just the players not performing, etc, etc. I genuinely believe that these men are shit. A lot of them. The badge is too heavy for them. And that's not their fault. A lot of them don't deserve to be at the club and should have never been here. And even when we look at We can look here from post Fergie, all the players that have been signed. How many man can you genuinely say, yo, these are Manchester United players? Go through it. There's not many. If there's 5, then there's 5, blood. Because apart from Paul Pogba, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, I can't really say that these men are Manchester United players. I can't. Because the whole Schneiderlin, like the Schneiderlin, Herrera, all these things, they're not Man United players. Schweinsteiger was a Man United player, just a few years too late. The same goes for Zlatan, but for the name of these guys, these are Manchester United players, like elite players. That's 3, blood. 3 elite players, man, are signed post Fergie, blood. The rest of these man are not Manchester United players, and definitely not first 11 Man United players. So that tells you where we are, guys. And like, I'm fuming, innit, as you could tell. Like, I'm not gonna F and blind and like insult players and all of that, because it's genuinely not their fault that they're not good enough, blood. It's the fault of the people that are running the club that are allowing these fuckeries to happen. It's that simple. We've got like just decent players, like the Shaws, the Martials, the Rashfords. Like, Martial's got world-class potential, but he's not there yet. But we've got these youths, yeah, they're young and they're decent. But we've gotten these men walking around with egos like they're fucking Messi and Ronaldo, fam. We have, because we've allowed them to believe that they're of a level that they can be demanding 170 grand a week, 200 grand a week to be at this club, when you shouldn't even be starting because you're not good enough. Like, we've allowed this to happen. And when I say we, I mean the club itself. I mean Ed Woodward. I mean the Glazers. They've allowed this toxic atmosphere and this bullshit to build up to the point where these youths genuinely think they're better than they are. These men are not fucking good enough to clean the boots of the man that we grew up watching. And these men are walking around like they want more money and this, that and the other. For what? What the fuck are you offering? So based on that, I just feel sick. I feel sick, innit? So it's one of them ones where I can't wait to see the back of the season. And honestly, like, if there's not a change at board level, it doesn't matter who's in charge. Even if Ollie decided right at the end of the season, yeah, it's not working out, I'm dipping, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. All that's going to happen is we're not going to have the right man in place in time, and then that's going to cut into the time it takes us to buy players. Then we're going to have a shit summer, then it's going to go into next season, it's going to be a shambles. So either way I look at this thing, guys, like, it stinks, innit? And like, we're supposed to be going on the pre-season tour in fucking China, Singapore and Australia, I think. And I tell you what, bro, I am not looking forward to any of this, blood. I'm just about looking forward to that drive up to Manchester, let alone getting on a plane and going over there to follow these man, bro, because they don't deserve it. If I'm being completely honest, bro, I feel sick. I feel completely sick, man. And I know loads of people are angry, and rightly so. And it's like, bruv, it's hard to be positive. Like, I don't like ranting and that all the time, innit? I'll rant when it's necessary. Like I said, like under Mourinho as well, I won't go into the games, yeah, and shouting and effing and blinding like some of the AFTV man will do. Because for me, I'm not going to go and become a meme and make a fool out of myself and get angry about something that I ain't got no control over, innit? That's not how I choose to live my life. So that's why now, like, man's not going to just target certain man and rip through them and all that, bruv, because they're shit, bruv. Like, they are shit. And it's not their fault. Well, it's not their fault that they're shit, and it's also not their fault that they're at this club. That fucking piano playing midget, yeah, bruv, like, what are we paying man for? That's not his fault again. It's not his fault that we agreed to give him the money. So I can't F and blind him and say, yeah, get out the fucking club, this, that and the other. Bruv, we gave him the peas, blood. Do you know what I mean? The problem runs deep, innit? So, like, we just have to face up to it, yeah? Unless something drastic happens between now and the end of the season, guys, like, we're in for a fucking horrible, horrible time this summer. So, yeah. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comments, what you feel needs to be done. Like, not too much needs to be said about the goals today or the game or whatever, because it was a bunch of shit, bruv. We all know that, innit? Like, what happened in this game today like, just showed us exactly where the fuck we are in it, and that's the only thing that we need to discuss. So fuck man of the match, fuck best player, fuck all that, bruv. Fuck all of them, innit? Like, that's where man's at. No one don't deserve any special praise today. No one deserves any recognition. None of them. Because I feel sorry for Flex and them, blood, for travelling all the way up there, fam, to Everton and paying all that money to sit down in that Tin Pot Stadium and watch that, fam. That's what I feel sorry for, innit? So let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hit up the socials at Rants and Bants on Twitter and Instagram. Lord knows it's going to be a quiet one today, bro, because I am vexed, blood. Like, I am so angry. Yeah, I just don't even know what to say, bro. I don't know what more to say other than you lot enjoy your weekend, innit? Because my head is fully gone.